I found myself alone in the heart of a dense forest, my flashlight casting feeble beams that only seemed to accentuate the surrounding darkness. The crunch of dry leaves beneath my boots was the only sound that dared to disturb the eerie silence. A sharp chill in the air seemed to seep into my bones, an unsettling reminder of the desolation that enveloped me. As I trudged through the thick underbrush, a peculiar sensation began to gnaw at the edges of my consciousness. It was as if an unseen force was watching my every move, calculating my steps, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. My heart raced in response to the mounting dread, but I pushed on, driven by an inexplicable curiosity that tugged at my mind like an invisible hand. Suddenly, a distant howl pierced through the silence, sending a shiver down my spine. My pace quickened involuntarily as primal instincts urged me to flee, to escape the unknown terror that lurked in the shadows. But I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being led somewhere, drawn into a trap set by forces beyond my comprehension. In the flickering light of my flashlight, I caught a glimpse of a figure, a gaunt and emaciated form lurking amidst the trees. Its eyes glowed with an unnatural hunger, and the stench of decay wafted from its ragged frame. It was a creature straight out of nightmares, a Wendigo with its twisted antlers and elongated limbs, its mere presence filling me with a bone-chilling terror that froze me in my tracks. A voice, faint and distant, echoed through the trees, whispering promises of power and transcendence, weaving a web of temptation that threatened to ensnare my will. The Wendigo's eyes bore into my soul, drawing me closer, its hunger pulsating like a tangible force that threatened to consume me whole. I fought against the seductive pull, my mind a battleground where reason clashed with primal fear. With trembling hands, I fumbled for the crucifix that hung around my neck, calling upon every vestige of faith that remained within me. The Wendigo recoiled, its unearthly screech reverberating through the forest, a cacophony of rage and despair that seemed to shake the very foundations of the earth. In that moment of divine intervention, I found the strength to turn and flee, my footsteps thundering through the undergrowth, my heart pounding in my ears. The forest seemed to blur around me as I sprinted, desperate to escape the clutches of the Wendigo and the darkness that threatened to swallow me whole. As I burst through the tree line into the safety of an open field, I collapsed, gasping for breath, my entire being quivering with the lingering echoes of that sinister encounter. The memory of the Wendigo's hungry gaze remained etched in my mind, a chilling reminder of the thin line that separates the realm of the living from the horrors that prowl in the shadows, waiting for their chance to claim the unwary and the lost.